Vera from Indie Arts Creations. Thanks for joining me. I am going to be doing a vase and a canvas in this video. I had did one on my Facebook Live and I had gotten such a nice response that I'm going to be doing one for a former classmate that I went to high school with. And I'm excited about this piece. So I'm going to use the same colors because those were the colors that were in the other one. I did add a deeper purple because he is getting it for someone and they like purple, but I thought I would try to replicate or use most of the same colors that were in the first one. So what I'm going to do first is layer the cup, and then I will place the vase on the rack. That's the reason it's not on here now. It's because I wanted to layer the cup and I wanted to show you the layers as I was doing them. So I'm going to start with a little silver. I'm not going to do white. I did white on the other one and it kind of like overshadowed everything because the first color that you put in your cup will be the last color that you see. And I'm just going to put a little silver in because I did think that the silver made it pop a little bit, so I do want to do that, but I don't want it to overshadow all the other colors. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm just going to put a little silver. And then I'm going to go violet or purple. I'm going to do this blue. This is phthalo blue. Then pink. Then I'm going to go with this darker purple, dioxazine purple, if I said that correctly. This pink is the quinacridone rose from Creative Inspirations. And I'm layering the cup. I'm not trying to do like a dirty pour or anything. The cerulean blue. And this is called, whoa, I will fix that. This is called Diva Pink. And I had it up on the cups because I needed to lift up. I'll explain that in a little bit. I think I'm just going to add still a little more silver. Let's see. We did silver, then we did violet. This rose and then the blue. I didn't put them back in the order they should have been in. I did put them back in the order on the other side. So the phthalo blue, this deeper purple, the quinacridone rose. Sorry if my voice is trailing, I don't mean it to be. The quinacridone rose, if you didn't hear me, the cerulean blue, this Diva Pink, and the violet. Now let me see. I think I do want to go, no, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a whole nother layer. I was going to like modify the layer, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to have 3 layers. The canvas is a 12 by 12 gallery wrapped. The colors will be in the description. Phthalo blue. Oh, yeah. The dioxazine purple. The quinacridone rose. The cerulean blue. The Diva Pink. And then the light violet. All right, and we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so now I have to put this back. So let me do that. I had it propped up a little bit because when I looked at it, I'll show you. When I looked at it, the rack was kind of touching. I don't want it to touch. I want it to be elevated just a little because as I pour on the vase, I'm hoping it's going to make a design or a composition. And from that composition, that's how the canvas will come to life. So I wipe down the vase and we're ready. So we have the vase, we have this. I think I checked, but I want to look at the camera one more time just to make sure you can see the vase. I looked at it before, but I can't remember because I did something. I elevated it a little bit. Okay, so we're good there. All right. So I have to hope that my silver doesn't take over. So I'm just going to pour as if I was doing almost like a ring. And hopefully this will give us a nice and on the vase itself that I'm really liking the fact that I used the darker purple. So now I'm just originally I'm trying to make sure that kind of all fall on the vase somewhat equally. I'm aside much. So we're going to leave it so that it can drip onto the canvas. I will very nice together. So the other day when I was on Facebook Live, I and that was hence the colors I was using. So I had been working with blues, pinks, hint hint, and then purple. And the announcement was and is that I'm going to be a grandma to twins. So my son and his beautiful wife are having a boy and a girl due in December. So when I did the Facebook Live, I did 3 different painting projects. I did a flip cup with just the blues and the pinks. Hint, hint, I was trying to get people to guess what the surprise announcement was. And then when I got to the vase with the canvas, I added purple because my daughter-in-law, that's her favorite color. So I'm looking at this and I really like it. I think it's lost. I'm trying to just look. I kind of feel like it lost some of its purple. And so I think I'm going to do a little more purple I'm not sure how it lost it all. Let's see if I can come on camera with this. So this is just the violet. I don't think I can just do purple without doing some other color. I'm going to use this rose, the lighter rose, because we have two roses. And I'm going to do the darker purple, the dioxide purple. I know I chopped it up that time. I'll do the Diva pink, and I'll do some light violet. Of course, I'm not going to put any more blue because we have enough blue. And I think that's going to be it. And so I'm going to pour. So the way that I need to pour this is that I'm trying to overshadow some of this blue that's in here. So I'm going to start again like a ring. But I have to kind of make sure that I get all of the sides if I want some of the purple to come and show. Now, of course, I don't really particularly care for it. But I think once it settles, it may be okay. And if it's not, no, I don't quite like it. Yikers. What is a girl to do? Let's see. I'm putting some silver. I hope I didn't just put too much silver. I'm going to go with the phthalo blue. So we're going to have a lot of paint on the canvas, which isn't a bad thing. It's just we're going to have a lot of paint on the canvas. And now I wish I hadn't put that silver in. I'm going to have to be careful. So it's coming to life. It just lost all of its blue, and that wasn't what I had envisioned. I think what I'm going to do is probably pour another vase. I probably should have let it settle before I did it, so I think what I'll do is like make this cup up. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to just let it settle. I wish I would have left it. I think it would have still been okay. That's the thing. Sometimes you think you need to make changes, and then when you make the changes, you're like, oh man, I should have left it the way it was. So we'll see. What I'm doing is I'm just layering another cup. I may do another vase tomorrow if I really don't like how this one turns out. And I really kind of liked how it looked the first time, actually. So I'm just layering this and to be used for future use, because we definitely have enough paint on the canvas, so I don't need any more Oh, Indira. It's getting late here on the East Coast. And then it'll be time for me to take it off. And I have to kind of move the whole rack actually. Process in terms of what colors is this vase supposed to be. Let's see how much of this dark purple I have. I have more, I just don't have any more mixed, which is fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the vase. I'm actually going to move the whole rack. I will work with the canvas and make a pretty colors. The canvas I really love. The colors really came out nice. I think I'm just moving it forward. You're not back for 1 second. But I forgot the torch. Don't want any air bubbles in this. Yes, I definitely should have just left it. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll do another one. And then I will let Mike decide which vase he wants. I definitely think he'll want this painting though. I think this painting is going to turn out really nice. Especially since he wanted purple. The purples. So if you see the painting be on the rack, it came up with its own composition. So I'm going to go slow and tilt. How much of the composition stays with us? Let me go this way. Oh. I'm gonna try something bold and try. I had some of it drip into the cup. So I liked the composition. Liked almost sounds past tense. So patience is a virtue. I have to be patient while the paint is getting in this last corner. And then I will work on the edges and things and bring you back. I still like it. Let's see. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's get it to come down. this last corner for us. I could probably help it since I only needed that much. Okay, so I'm going to tidy up the sides and the edges. I'm gonna I'm gonna probably move this rack and prop it also, and make sure I get under, just to make sure there's not a lot of paint under there, and then we'll come back for the close up. We're back for the close up. I started at the left, removing right, so we were able to keep a lot of the composition for the most part. Some of it stretched, and that happens, of course, as you're stretching out or tilting the canvas. So the blue still showed up the way that it did in the first painting that I did. But we do have a lot of the purple, like, and I like it. I like the center part where the purple is right in here. That came out nice. I'm not able to show the vase. Let me come out so you can see it. So that's it. And it's still wet. So of course I will show a dried version on Instagram. Please let me know what you think and thoughts. And I would love to know what you thought about the vase as well. Did you think I should have kept it and not added more? What did you think about that? I liked the first version, but I wanted to have more purple in it, so it changed a little. So yes, definitely let me know what you think. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you get future videos when they're posted. And for everyone that is subscribed, I appreciate your continued support. Please like and share this video and add comments and let me know what you think. And until we meet again, cheers to painting.